Wow. Alrighty, everybody. We're ready. We're happy. We're set for the big timers. So, guys, we're talking about it here today. Welcome back to Pestilence Gaming. If you guys are new, do not forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to see more interesting content like this. So, today we got Xbox versus PlayStation. Now, you think about that, it's going to be an intriguing matchup considering all things, especially because Scyther is PS4. So we're going to bring up a few things for the team matchup. Today we have a couple of interesting buddies of ours from a new bracket. So we're going to be talking about it, welcoming our one Ham, Tim the Ham Sandwich. I'm going to kind of bring up the best way to talk about. He's known as V Trident, 27. He's from Indiana, well known for the old COD orgs, DPG, and played for DPG Bad Habits in the last PCL for COD 4 and placed third, and played the Pestelence with Dedo, Gibson EXC. Currently is slightly out of retirement to show that he can still compete. He's a hybrid to fit into any role that he can get his grasps on. And we're going to be talking about Slayer. Now, Slayer's back from the same team, playing back in the COD 4 on the LAN events, playing with the same group of players on the biggest thing there. He's going to be running SMG Slayer. That's going to be kind of wicked. We're going to be talking about Laser as well. Now, Laser is coming from Inflection, RP, and a couple of other interesting semi-pro and amateur professional Call of Duty organizations. He's going to be running with an MP5 SMG heavy gameplay. I'm expecting a lot to come out of what Laser is going to be playing today. It's really going to be an interesting thing to see what Laser is going to be able to do. Bringing into the two boys, the duo Alpha and It's Ya Boy. Just to bring up, It's Ya Boy is a brand new player, first time ever really doing anything competitive style or anything in that realm. Better not lose these Xbox. I better not. Yeah, we better not. That's a big thing here. We're talking about it. So going at it, he's going to be running probably the SMG and AR player. He's going to be rocking the role of support OBJ today. That's going to be interesting. Alpha Wolf is going to be running down some form of anchor, which is going to be intriguing to see what kind of gameplay and gunplay he can do. But again, these are the underdogs. You're not really expecting much out of the gameplay from these guys, but you're going to see some real surprising stuff, and don't want to and you don't want to have to like rip and run and do the thing. Now, we're going to go up to the other team, kind of talk about these guys. So, Raider's a name that hasn't been seen in PGN for years, and it's because he's been up in the USMC deployment, and he used to play as PGN's very own trash bag. I'm kidding. No, he was a sniper, AR support, and he pushed up in a lot of different GBs, game battles throughout his career, and wound up moving his way up the ranks in PGN, becoming the co-owner and a close friend of mine personally. Now, looking at Biggin, we have Biggin as a friend of Nightmare, who isn't currently here yet. Nightmare and Biggin used to run back in the day through all sorts of GBs, UMG, CMG, all sorts of cool competition. He's kind of a semi-threat, a little bit of a slower player. That's not something that I'm excited for. I'm not really on top of that, but I'm intrigued to see what he can be putting through. Pierre, otherwise known as Briggs. Now, Briggs is an AR player for last time I checked, walking in with no experience in the competitive output, really recreational in many different ways, but this guy is not somebody you want to be underestimating, especially at an event like this. This is just something. They picked him for a reason. They wanted him for a reason, and we're going to see what that reason is coming up soon. Now, the big thing about it right now, Xbox, the PlayStation Xbox player. Now, the reason that he's there is because their team is having a bit of technical difficulties. Scyther is one of ours, but we had to spare somebody for them. Now, Scyther is probably one of the most interesting players here, other than the fact that we have a couple pro players helping us out. Scyther has been playing Call of Duty and other games for a long period of time, coming in as one of the number one players in America's Army Proving Grounds and the top 10 players in the leaderboards, along with myself and 2 other people that I knew personally. This guy was probably a head-on-head player. You're going to see some insane accuracy and kind of more angled plays from him, more intelligent than the rest. He's going to be watching the rotations, playing a little bit slow, but then right at the times where he's needed, he's going to be up there pushing. And that's really what you're looking for in a COD player, especially today. And this is what we're going to be expecting from him. The last player we're going to kind of introduce, we do have another player after, but he's going to be more or less introduced in a bit if he shows up. We're not sure. Nightmare. Now, Nightmare is one of the players that played with me back in the day in Advanced Warfare and a few other games prior. Now, this guy is not somebody you really want to underestimate. More or less, you want to overestimate what he can do and prepare for the worst, but be ready for his best to come out is really what it is. This guy is going to be playing SMG, playing hard as he possibly can. You're going to catch him in corners a lot. He's going to be playing a little bit slower. He's going to try to outsmart his teammate because he knows he can't outgun his teammate or the opponents. So that's something that we got to watch for. And what PlayStation's really going to be struggling with the most is the fact that this one player is going to be back. So with his experience, I'm hoping to see more from him today, but we're not entirely sure what's going to happen. So going out to Nostalgia Pals, yes, I'm doing pretty damn good. I'm excited for today. I've been waiting for this all week, and you know, we have one heck of a team coming up and one heck of a matchup. We're really hoping to see some real, you know, effort pushed in through all these players, and really we're waiting close, and we're gonna have this starting up. The first map we're gonna talk about, CDL Hardpoint, is our game mode. Wow, yeah. So CDL is our game mode here. We're going to be playing Hardpoint on the first map. Secondary rotation will be Domination, and then we'll be going into Search and Destroy. Now, well, no, it's Search and Destroy, then Domination. So where we're going to be coming up next, St. Petrograd. St. Petrograd is an interesting map, kind of like, you know, big at times and kind of a large. Let's see. I don't even know if I could show you guys the map here. I might be able to. Team list. I don't have the team identities. That's interesting. Alright, so really what we're looking at is St. Petrograd has this huge tunnel that people are going to be walking through with their first rotation on white van and boxes. So that one's going to be a pretty interesting hill to be held, just because you have to have the right kind of Slayer at the right time, right place, and the right time. And that's going to be something a bit different for the other players. Especially coming from the Xbox division, who doesn't know as much as what our PS4 group is going to be working with. From there, we're going to be noticing a lot of, you know, trades and a lot of positioning. Whoever takes the backside on blue and pool bar, they want to take that spawn for next, because they're going to be prepared for the rotation. So holding spawns is going to be an interesting thing to see if anybody's doing it, what kind of rotations are going to be. And after that rotation, they're going up to Hazmat, and in Hazmat building, it's a fairly easy hold. There's keeping people up on the roofs, making sure nobody's pushing their lanes, really trying to hold off where you can, like, hold them off so that we can hold the point as best as they can. Then after that, you're going back up to Pool Bar. Pool Bar is probably one of the harder ones to hold, considering all the entrances. You got that front door up by the alleyway, and then you have the side entrance through the street to Red Car, and then you have the back alley at the very back of spawn with the door as well. Having the right push at the right time, that could be devastating to a lot of players because of how big the hill is. It's going to be a lot of contestment, and I don't expect too many points to be taken from that hill. After that, you're going into restaurant in main building, the mid building, and that's going to be freaking a bit of a clusterfuck, if you ask me, seeing how everyone's going to be associating themselves in their positioning, especially with the wall bangs to the windows. They're going to have to really watch it. Grenades and flashbangs are going to be tossed, so hoping to see that they're going to be throwing down their trophy systems as best as they possibly can. With that being said, the first map is actually challenging. It's going to be an interesting one to see, because Hardpoint can go anywhere at any time, and it'll just surprise you within so many different aspects of it, right? You know, you got your allegiance and coalition teams kind of having their spawn points and how they're going to be moving around, the advantage to one team or not. Really, it comes down to your positioning and where you're standing at the time. And you might just very well see one team dominate over the other team, and that's what we want to see. For you guys who are intrigued about the big thing coming up, there is a bet coming on. We have a couple of bets, a few of the members making bets amongst each other. One of the bets conclude that if Xbox team wins, basically the winning team gets me. So if, let's say, the Xbox team wins, then I have to transfer myself over to Xbox and start playing my games on Xbox rather than playing on PlayStation. And that's a big bet for me because I don't really want to transfer over. I like the players I'm with, I like the people, and I like the console. And it takes a bit of getting used to like re-practice your console again. Some people, one of them says their little brother's going to smack them if they lose, which apparently he's going to die and it's going to hurt. That's a PlayStation player. Really, they're just going to be having to tell people to like back out and not play around and not be ready for their gameplay and all sorts of things. So with that being said, the matchup's going to be starting here soon. We're just waiting on one more player, and once that player comes in, you know, we really want to see what's going to happen. We're just waiting for him and we'll be able to start her up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump in to the teams there and just kind of talk to Allegiance and see what they're feeling and how anxious they are and what they're doing and how ready they're going to be. Nope, wrong team. There we go. We can't start it yet because we're waiting on Nightmare. Nightmare's about to be here. Everyone thinks that it's going to start right now. We're just waiting on him to be in right now. How are you guys feeling? Are you guys ready for this matchup? Are you guys ready to play?
I mean, I'm a little rusty, you know this, but I'm about ready to kick it.
Alright, what about you, Big, and how you feeling?
I'm gonna dog shit on everybody!
You're gonna dog shit on everybody? Yeah, I see that Ethan's really hyped up. They're all ready. I'm gonna be going up into the party chat to kind of talk. I just wanted to hear what y'all are thinking. I'm intrigued to see what you guys do today. I know that Hardpoint can go in any direction, and I'm kind of curious to see how you guys hold spawns and what you guys' strategy is gonna be for the event. I know that there might be a chance that at some point Raider might get subbed out for his counterpart teammate, and that's gonna be quite intriguing to say the least. I'm gonna swap.
Wait, you said what?
Whoa, everyone's switching over here. Jesus. I was just about to come into party.
Yeah, where the fuck's these motherfuckers teammate at, man?
That's what I'm waiting for. Alright. Codcaster, back to party. Hey, boys.
Hi.
How long are we gonna take?
What are we doing?
I don't know. Like, Nightmare just said that he's like in a car.
I'm gonna go eat.
I'll be there as soon as I can. I'm like 10 minutes or so from home. There's a little bit of traffic. The fuck, dude?
Well, I'm gonna go smoke a bowl.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go eat because you're taking forever.
Yo, where's these motherfuckers teammates at,
We're waiting on one guy. We're just waiting on Nightmare.
Is that you, Jake?
What about Echo? Is he not in now, or?
We don't know where Echoes is.
Pretty good at that.
Dude, this thing's been.
Alright, I'll be right back, guys.
Hello?
Where the heck are you?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I just...
You might want to run. You might want to run. Cameras are all on. Everyone's already anxious. Your team's wanting you to start. No, I meant once you get to your house, don't. Yeah, like once you get to your house, just run. Be on and ready, because like they want to start. Even the camera wants you to start. Alright. Alright, who the fuck is this? Okay. Gonna go into party. Alright, I just got an update on Nightmare. He's about to pull into his place now.
Fuck, it's not even like it's gonna hurt me.
Alright, bye Jonathan. Alright, so when he gets here, he's about to be online, guys, just so you know. Like, he's
Okay.
pulling in and turning on console.
Big game, big game.
Oh my god.
Yep, I'm gonna be having fun in Codcaster. We were talking about what's gonna be happening.
That's what she said?
The kill streaks. Oh, these guys are. Oh god, they think kill streaks are gonna be enabled.
Wait, what?
Don't. What?
He's like, what kill streaks are allowed? It's okay.
It's playing right now.
Don't worry about
Well, I mean, they've got to be able to get a kill streak to use it.
Well, yeah, that's the point. All right. You guys.
Are they gonna change their tags too?
Wait.
Plus, these guys is absolutely dick on us.
I will cry. I will cry. I swear
I'll
to God.
cry.
Jake, I will fucking cry if you lose. I promise.
How do you know my name?
I will frickin' take a bottle and cry into the frickin' bottle, and then I'll send
And
you
make
my
you drink it.
tears.
Well, I mean, shit, that's almost worth losing for.
No. If you win, I'll come in the bottle instead. So.
Oh, fuck that. That's what I want.
There you go, baby. There you go. You can clone yourself some mini-me's. Just don't make it bald, please. Right. Called last minute. I'm just watching for Nightmare. Nightmare started playing COD, and then we'll be ready to start.
Hold on, I'm gonna say a quick word of prayer. Dear Lord, please forgive me for the amount of cartage I'm about to wreak on these guys. Just know it's all in good fun and a video game. It's not real, but just know these guys are going to be very broken men when this is over. And it's all things in your name we pray. Thank you. Amen.
You know,
all right, I'm ready.
To be honest,
Have
I came
you
back
ever
into party
played-
for two reasons. One was to, see how confident you guys are, but we already know that our team's more confident than the other team. So, okay, so here's the goal. Beat them, try to 100 point club them. That's your goal. You want a 100 point club them.
I mean, there's no goal. It's just going to happen. Like,
Yeah.
it's just inevitable.
Just 100 point club them. All right, that's what I want to see. All right.
Uh-oh.
I don't know who that is.
Who, David? No clue.
No idea.
He's an
Is that, not,
Xboxer.
is that David Nightmare?
No, it's not.
Whoa.
Oh,
Nightmare's
how about
not on
Bio? Is that him?
Who the fuck is...
Bio Nightmare?
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know,
No,
but
his
David
name
just
is
went
just
Allegiance.
Nightmare.
Oh, so if a guy comes in just Nightmare, that's him.
No, his name is
Goddamn. Hold on,
Nightmare.
we're gonna get everybody back in here.
Whoa, what the fuck just happened? Oh, okay.
What happened?
Okay,
I don't
everybody
know.
join.
Yo, what happened?
Okay, everybody join.
Everybody join True.
I'm gonna send this man an invite, and then this man an invite, and then you guys can invite everybody else.
Yo, what happened, man?
Dude, this dude's like, what happened? He's so, like, New York.
No, man, I'm so Indiana. I'm just using a fake voice, bro.
Alright, we've got most of them in here. The only... Who are we waiting on?
If a guy comes in and his name is It's Nightmare, then that's him.
No!
This guy's fucking.
That's what you
hilarious.
said.
Why do you take everything too literally?
I thought you
Okay,
said not to
tell me
worry about
exactly
some
what his
smart.
name is.
Nightmare.
I heard you. But still, let me see. Since you were still thinking about it, let me see something.
Oh, okay. So his name is just Nightmare. Okay.
We're missing one person. I believe that's
me see.
Goonie
Nightmare?
Bird.
I can make
No,
it
it's
easier.
freaking Goonie Bird Laser. Oh, he's already here. Thank God. He just joined.
Did he just call him Goonie Bird Laser?
Yes.
Yo, where the fuck's this Nightmare boy at, man?
Not here yet.
God, he better be dropping
Always right,
fucking
baby.
60 bombs, making us wait 45 minutes on his ass.
Yeah, it's 4:47 right now. What the frick?
This dude was supposed to be off
Like he-
work like an hour before the event.
Like he's going for a damn red carpet appearance or
What?
some shit.
Like,
What
the
about
fuck?
not kissing me?
I'm not kissing you. I told
Oh
you.
my
this.
god.
Alright.
Dude, I'll stare your fucking cock right in its face and give it a kiss.
Alrighty. I'm just gonna jump right here and the fuck is taking you so long, dude? I said neighborhood. That shouldn't be long at all. Come on, dog, answer the phone. Yeah, this is an interesting thing, I'm telling you. Like, we're waiting for this guy, and we're like, what the fuck? And he's taking so fucking long to do it, and it's like, what the hell is going on? Come on, Nightmare, dude. I'm watching for him to get online so I can invite his ass. Come on, dude. Oh, come on, dude. How is this a thing right now? Oh man. So they're probably doing their chat. Just have to go like this.
Well, time for the road soda.
Road soda.
Well,
Yo.
let's just say if they beat me on this, I say congratulations. But if they come to my video game, I will dominate them.
Do I really have to fucking change my fucking
Yes.
thing?
Yes.
Who said yes?
That would be Demon.
Oh, Demon said yes? Okay. I was gonna say some fucking random out here trying to tell me to change my clan tag.
Yeah. I'm about to have them start it with your 4. For first game.
Thank God.
Because this is going on too long. This is an hour later than he... Like, it's almost an hour later than he said he should be here. Like, he's still not online. So we're gonna start it without him for first game. And then he can come in late. So, I'm gonna go let the others know. Alright, start her up.
Is he here?
Not yet, and I gave him a time limit. I said, dude, if you need to be here in this time, and he hasn't messaged me back, hasn't said anything. So with that, and I'm watching the Xbox to see him get online. He's still not online, so we'll just run it with the 4 versus you guys.
Let's tell them that.
Dude,
Already did.
That's so rough.
It's rough, but I mean, he should be here for second round.
I mean, we can't just... we've already waited this long, we can just keep waiting a little bit longer.
If you want to wait a little longer, yeah. I just...
We have to give them a chance, okay?
He should be on soon.
We have to wait for their AKA.
How did you get info on him the first time?
I called him.
Call him again.
Call them again.
Put me on the fucking phone. I'll get him on.
He was supposed to be on.
I bet Jake knows where he lives.
Wait, is it that nightmare?
It is.
No, it's not.
No,
Yes, it is.
It's not.
What the hell are we talking about here?
There ain't no way Yash is playing with these guys.
Heck no.
No, he's not.
I'm gonna say if it's him, then boys, this might be a close one.
We're sleeping on him. I thought you were already eating, dude. What? You said earlier you were going to eat.
Yeah, he's on. I just saw his PlayStation, his Xbox turn on. Fuck.
He's on. Everybody, let's do this.
He doesn't even get a chance to warm up. Get the fuck in here, I'm starting it.
Literally, that's it.
Wait, no, he has to get to the other team
Fuck
first
that.
before starting it.
Yep. And I'm gonna get to
He'll
be
get sent
podcast.
auto-assigned. Yes, you get to stream the whole event. Although I was telling frickin' True that he should stream.
What? When did you ever say that to me? I must not have been listening.
When I went into game chat.
Oh, hey, True.
Oh, I wasn't
Like,
in game chat.
like just when I went before
Hey,
game chat.
Laser, you ready to live stream your event?
Oh. Yeah, no.
Egg Laser went to go eat.
Oh fuck. Oh, okay, so I just saw him come online in the game, so I'm just like looking for him to like show up somewhere for me. No, just echoes, so Sai will have to take his place probably, sure. Possibly, sure. Assassin might be in to talk to me about the codcasting, which might be good because then I can have some fun. Regiment, Assassin. He's not playing Modern Warfare. Yeah, just give me a second. I'm gonna invite Assassin to come codcast with me. Just a little bit longer.
Oh my God.
You know what I realized? Have you guys noticed how a lot of LANs go this way too? How they always start late? Like a lot of events and tournaments are always starting late.
He's here.
Assassin Series.
No, Axe is here.
Okay, I'm gonna go into game chat. When Nightmare switches to Allegiance, that's when we'll start.
He's not even here yet.
Yo, how are you?
Been better.
Yeah, it's alright. Man, so have we. We're all trying our asses off. There he is.
But it has been updating and trying. I'm in the game, damn it.
Yeah, switch to
I just
Allegiance.
trying, but go Allegiance.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've been doing the update. I've been doing the update and it wouldn't let me log in, and then it logged me in. I'm sorry.
Dude, don't worry about it. You're here.
Wait, no.
Good luck.
I've literally been home for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes trying to get
Just
into this game.
good luck, boys. Alrighty. So again, we're talking about St. Petronard. We're back. Sorry for the inconvenience of all this crap that's going on with the event. So of course, you know, we got all the people gonna be playing together. Just kind of looking at the teams here. If we can show you that. How do we show teams? I don't know how to do this. So look at that. PS4 team here in blue. Kind of gonna go watching at our beautiful beast, watching True. Wait, I hope you can hear me. Like, okay, I got this. Alright. Invite to party, and then we can chat like that. So, SMG players coming up here, watching for the fight. So look at the True got shot in 6 by Pierre. Pierre took him out. That's an interesting play. So looking at Pierre coming in as the number 1 player for that team right now. Kills unknown, right? Because I don't know how to do it. The plays. Look at this. So the positioning of all the players, they're watching window as Pierre's kind of trying to pick up the right spot. It's, the plays are going to be made. Alpha Wolf positioning, like, he's kind of looking like a chicken with his head cut off, not really paying much attention to anything. Hey. How's it going?
Yeah. Alright.
Not too bad, dude. Not too bad. Not too bad. So, watching it play, if you watch where like Alpha's sitting up in the corner there on the point, waiting for the position of the point to be pushed by the Xbox team on Raider here. Now Raider's kind of attention. Just he took a kill there. I don't know who he just killed. He killed Laser off on the brink there. The team's kind of slowly but surely moving up onto the PS4. Watch look at that. Slayer's just right on the 6, freaking playing that defense, holding off the angles, not letting anybody through. Scyther, Pierre are down. They're down. 19 points. Got a double push going on the water side. Dude, would you be expecting it to go exactly this way? This is first game. We're up to 100-0. With 2 seconds in rotation. this team is already on rotation. Look at how PS4 is like.
We got 2 points, no shutout at least.
No shutout. Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't really want much of a shutout, right? At least they got a couple points on the board beforehand. It looks to me like PlayStation's kind of set up already. We're watching for a kind of a quick push here. If you watch how it's a seaside freaking push. You get double inside your restaurant. They're coming on the outside. They're not really pushing together. So that's the problem with Xbox right now. They don't know what they're really going to be, how they want to push this. They're a little bit fearful. They got 20 seconds left on the hill. Seriously. Watching all the positions of all the players, I feel like it's been an unfair matchup. In every case, like, look at this guy. Watch Slayer here. Slayer and Cypher, they're preparing for a matchup on these players. Big is close by on point. They're rotating off. It's a late rotation for PS4 for sure. I'm not sure where Xbox is located. I think it's... Look at this. Xbox is still pushing at that old point, whereas PlayStation's now transferred over to the next point waiting on blue. You got players kind of pushing into the point on corners, prepping themselves for the attack of Xbox. Where Xbox seems to be having a little bit of an issue. A lot of their players weren't able to make it today, right?
Yeah, no echoes and no unavailable, unfortunately. Which is kind of weird though, because I gave everybody a map to study on the hard points, the domination, and search and destroy, and I don't think anyone did that. So
yeah, no. So really, it's interesting to see what's happening and how it's happening. The players aren't really able to take that, like, pay much attention to it. You're watching how Xbox, their training was definitely a lot different than what PlayStation is. Slayer coming in with the thing, this player, talking about Slayer. Slayer played professional Call of Duty back in COD 4 with True himself, actually. They played for one of the squads there. I think about what they're called. This is badass. Look at the fight that these players are trying to get out of the way. Everyone's fighting for it. Again, they played for DPG back when DPG was one of the top 3 teams up in Anaheim on some of the other projects, right? And the PCL. So for us, we kind of pulled up an interesting matchup. It was 250-0 PS4 to Xbox on the first game. That is insane. Just watches Slayers just like, hello, baby. Just eating people alive. And then getting shot in the back by Pierre. Look at the top kills for the team here, like 14 kills. Like, yeah, this is a very
almost
low, yeah.
Almost everybody got double-digit kills.
Yeah, so almost everybody but Alpha Wolf. Like Alpha Wolf, it's kind of expected more or less to not get the doubles because he's playing Hill. So a lot of the time, the Hill objective player doesn't really get a lot of kills. So give me a moment. I'm gonna jump over and actually we'll go together because
We're gonna win all 3.
Next map is Search. Same. It's
it's Search.
Yeah, Search Arklov.
Okay.
Good luck, boys. Alrighty, so the next map is actually a really interesting one, if I might say so myself. The next one is CDL, Search and Destroy, and Arklov Peak. Now, do you guys know Arklov Peak very well?
Yeah, see, I didn't know that this was the rotation. I thought it was all going to be on St. Petrograd, so yeah, this should be fun.
So your guys aren't really ready. From the viewers, they're saying that they'd get bored playing this. Like Aoxen played, Aoxen's doing his 20K this weekend, so they're practicing, getting ready. I gotta say, I definitely brought a very unfair matchup for this, but I feel like Search and Destroy with the right... This
will show who's good, who's not. This is the gameplay definitely to show, to see who does what and
who executes better is really what it's gonna come down to. Down on PlayStation over here, they're ready to push. However, you got 2 objectives, Alpha and Bravo. Bravo being like the more covered version. We're kind of curious to see what's happening. Watch how PlayStation is running this is an interesting play by PlayStation. So this is one of the plays we practice where it's a bait and plant. So you're going to be taking the bomb and the objective to one location, and you're actually going to be attacking another location, drawing the attention over there. Xbox is set up properly to actually defend off the PlayStation, getting a pick off of Raider. Raider and Ziboy are now down. Alpha Wolf with the bomb plant. Uh-oh, it's not letting me transfer over. Oh, there we go. Ha ha ha. So, Alpha and them are doing their part to kind of fight back. Laser just picked off
Down
Scyther.
goes Scyther.
Yeah, down goes Scyther for sure. Slayer.
And Nightmare. Now,
big
Laser went down.
Okay, so it's all up to Pierre. So we're gonna kind of like watch. It's a 1v3 here. He's moving fairly slowly. He sees the bomb. Doesn't know exactly. Trophy system is what we taught. We like 6 p.m. I mean. Wait.
That's the first round.
And that's first round of search. Clearly going over to PlayStation. Again, people were telling us that like Xbox and PlayStation like they have like this huge battle going on over like the time. Man, this is man has thermal. Yeah. I don't think I feel like the PlayStation players that are selected or like PlayStation players seem to have like a little bit more of a competitive edge over like what these guys have. Now, Xbox is here. Look at Raider, already frustrated with the game. You can tell because you can see him like shooting in the air. This is gonna be a quick A push for this, but looks like PlayStation's already set up for that specific push. Look at this. These players are just slaying the other team out. And it's just... True was recruited to, you know, specifically...
So down to Pierre again.
Yeah, True was recruited to, you know, really handle people like Pierre and your players. We specifically recruited and, like, had players set up in a way that we'll be able to outplay you guys as best as we could. But, I mean, at the same time, our entire team is online at probably about noon today, and we've been playing ever since. And your team kind of all just hopped on out of nowhere. With their leader, the captain of the team, kind of nowhere to be found. So, back at it again. We're gonna see where like PlayStation wants to bring the bomb, and you'll find out right at the beginning of the match. It's a clear A push, and your team is already like looking like they're preparing themselves to defend it. Like if you watch Scyther right now, Scyther's on the half wall watching trenches. Nightmare's watching this side on trench side, whereas you got Raider watching the flank, and Nightmare just got clipped by It's Ya Boy. Again, we've been saying it. It's gonna be a 3-game sweep. That's gonna be embarrassing to see. Like, you know, Gunrunner's coming up next on Domination, and I don't know if this is gonna be any contestment at all. Again, PS4 wins the round. Look at that. Just think about that for a second. You know, like you guys had, I guess we didn't really give you guys much of a chance to have much confidence because we kept trying to psych you out, and you guys kept doing the same thing with telling us every time you recruited a player unavailable. I don't know what happened to him today, and I feel like he might have been an asset you needed in order to win this the event.
Yeah.
Right.
It didn't really help. Yeah, it really didn't help that Echoes wasn't there as well, because I know Echoes, he's really good too.
Yeah.
And it really didn't help either that some shit happened. I wasn't in the best mindset, so it kind of stuck there. But here now, just to watch, see how things go.
Yeah. So let's just that fight there. Watching for the top side. He doesn't see it yet, so Laser's probably going to get picked out.
Down goes Scyther and Raider. And Nightmare.
And here comes Pierre. And Pierre's
Pierre.
down too. Jesus Christ. Look at this. It's a 4-0 in Search and Destroy. Like, here we were actually worried we were going to lose this. Did you know that? Yeah, PS4 actually had some sort of fear that we were, like, without me, we wouldn't be able to win. And then, somebody I haven't seen in a while, like, I noticed his gamertag. I'm like, wait a minute, I know your gamertag. I know this guy. Who is this guy? And why is this guy here? And then I remembered he's one of our players for tomorrow at the 1K tournament. So, kind of looking at the PS4 team, Laser, Slayer, True Sandwich, myself, and we were hoping for Echoes. We're probably going to wind up with Nightmare. We might have to like bring in another player. But we're going to be playing in a $1,000 tournament coming up on the weekend here. And the team, as you can tell, are prepared. And look at that. Scyther just flashbanged himself. Pierre and Nightmare just went down almost simultaneously. Slayer and Laser are downed. Alpha, It's Your Boy, and True are going to be making their way back. If you look at the push, they're kind of set up around their team, trying to hold angles. So, watching that, Scyther's now spotted by It's Your Boy. Alpha Wolf is kind of holding up on his angle. Up on the window, checking Scyther, watching the overhang as True's fighting. Scyther's back. Scyther is now in a 1v3, trying to do the push. Scyther's kind of waiting for the team to kind of push it, waiting for time to get out. And is there a pick here? No, there's not. He's reloading his gun. He has to pull back. He's half health. And there it is. Alpha Wolf took the pick. PS4 wins the round. Final round coming up. If Xbox can pull it off, they might be able to pull a comeback. I mean, Scyther kind of rips and pulls. He just had to reload right there. He's half health. He really wasn't prepared for the push, and Alpha got that confidence in him. You can see it in the gameplay, right? You see the difference.
Yeah.
Like the confidence is coming out in these guys, and they're starting to get really cocky. So this is the prime time to step it up for Xbox, right?
For sure.
You know, like seriously, it's really a prime time for them to set up and do what they do best. Now, watch as PlayStation sets up this A defense. They have one player watching over Bravo side to call for the push. Your guys picked up on a play. You saw what Xbox did. They picked up on a play that PlayStation's done. They sent some players over to Alpha to kind of pin it over, but the problem with it is you're watching as number 4, player 4 Slayer, has moved up onto player 6 Pierre. Now, 5-0, look at that. So look at that. What just happened? Pierre just took out Slayer, and Laser's doing a takedown. Pierre is down, and that is game 2 of 5. So scary about this. Yeah, gonna be 6-0. Xbox PGN kind of Xbox PGN seems to not have like that training that we had. We had a little bit more time to prepare, I guess. Granted, we also picked out our players. That was a 6-0. PS4 is absolutely dominating. Look at the play for a second. You look at the boards. There's the 7 kills, the 9 kills, or 6 kills, 3 kills, and 4 kills for PS4, and yet Raiders dropping a big fat donut at the bottom of his team. He's the one slacking, and that's where the problem is, right? Yeah, so they're not very good. We're gonna jump in. I'm gonna call oh, they got it. They already knew the map. I didn't even have to tell them. They already knew where we were going. So practice for both our attorneys. Exactly. It's practice for both our attorneys. That's the thing, like, you want to be prepared for it. As you know, like, our PS4 team is obviously dominating the Xbox team. I mean, take a big breath here and realize I'm not transferring to Xbox today. I told you guys this at the beginning of the event. There's no fucking way I'm going to be transferring, and there's your proof right there. Now, this is the map. I'll come back later. I got to practice and shit. All right, Tavis. Well, good luck, and, you know, hopefully you win. Yeah, no, so domination is going to be probably an underliner because right after it's Ramaza's search, and that's what you don't want. We don't want it to get to Ramaza at all, because if it gets to Ramaza, there's a problem. Or, no, yeah. So it's going to be Ramaza. So CDL is going to be going in, pushing in, and kind of fighting this kind of map that you're seeing, right? You know Gunrunner. I know you guys didn't practice this. We told you the playlist. Like, we told Nightmare the playlist. It's what you guys were supposed to be looking for.
Yeah, he didn't tell me shit.
Yeah. So, I mean, we heard that your team was practicing, and we were like, okay. You know, giving us a bit of a... Yeah, we noticed he didn't change his clan tag. Yeah. Alright, so... Ethan, just let him know we're good to start. Gunrunner, You got the map right. So domination is a bit of a tricky one for players who don't really know what the heck is going on. So for domination, you really want a 2 flag cap. And as much as that doesn't sound like ideal for a lot of like recreational players and they don't really know what that means. What do you mean? I answered you. You said practice for both our tourneys. And I'm like, yeah. Unless you said something else. Yeah, no, I answered you already. You gotta listen. I'm talking. Yes, it's practice for both of our tourneys. My hands are kind of like cold now. I'm gonna have to like practice some more after. Bruh, read. Okay, read. Okay, so it's gonna be 6-0, kinda dookie, yeah. Okay, hold on. Just retype it. Go ahead, talk, Ruben.
Is ham sandwich literally fucking just running a knife, or does he have an actual gun?
Ham sandwich is using the knife to run. So.
Oh, okay. To get there faster. I got you.
Yeah, like right now he's actually full holding it. He's running an SMG, so an MP5. He just took big and what did he take? He took Raider off at that point, and so he got that nade. So watch the nade go off right there. You just want to sight their Raider. We're gonna have to get a proper push here. Xbox shooting their own teammates. This is already an interesting thing to say. I don't know what to say about this. Bruh, Reed, hold on. I don't know what you're talking about. It says practice for both our tourneys. Are you asking for a scrim? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Speak clear.
Oh wait, unless you messaged me. Nah, he didn't text me.
What Xbox needs to do, they need to slow down, they need to stop rushing in, check all your corners, check all, look at all the possibilities of where they can come from, and then, then approach. Because if you're just running in there, you're just gonna get clipped, and it's not gonna be good for you.
Yeah, you're gonna really be taking so if you're watching, some of your players there are actually Pierre's ripping some kills. Like, he's probably your best player for your team right now. Don't know, I don't know how to check his kills, but to kind of like explain about like Slayer, Pierre's the one that you see a lot on the feed where he's picking up players and taking them out, and it's like, what can you really do about each player, right? Pierre keeps showing this over and over and over that he wants it more, and then that nade though. So the positioning, like watch the positioning for like how our PS4 players are playing. Like again, we had said it before and we'll say it again. The PS4 team has advantage, and if there's Pierre again. Pierre may have gotten taken out. Like pick is a pick no matter what. You gotta work those plays. You're watching closely, like we're telling you, it's 47-24, which is already closer than they wanted the game prior, right? Going back to your comments, I don't know what the heck what you want, like if you want to circle it maybe about your like what you want to respond to. But watches like Alpha, for instance, like I still don't even know how to like check the.
Ever run through a door while you're reloading? What are you doing?
Yeah. So checking the kill feeds right now, you're looking at like a 9 and 4 Pierre. He's the one with the 6 kills, and Nightmare. Pierre and Nightmare are carrying up their team. Watches the play. You guys can see what's going on. So PlayStation double stacked on Bravo, watching as 5 is rotating back. So Laser's rotating in, and right away replacing him. He's fighting, taking that 9 Raiden, and he's gonna come up for a pick, and he's gonna take out 3. So 3 and 2 are now down, opening up Bravo. What Xbox needs to do is they need to get themselves in there. Like, you can see the pinches and how, like, 4 and 5 are playing well together. They're playing off of each other. Now, it's going to be a full push, a 3-man push on top of Bravo, and they're holding. It's a trip cap. This is not how this should be played, but that's how the game's going right now. So, again, it's 83 to 35. PlayStation decided to trip cap as Xbox is securing the right point, by the way. This is right where they want to be. Raider seems to be clearly giving up on life as he's just shooting at non. There it is again. You see how that trophy worked? Cypher threw a nade up onto Bravo and the trophy was down, blowing the nade up right away. That's something that Xbox needed to really work on. They need to have that coming in, right?
Yeah. One thing you will notice about Pierre, like his reaction time is actually really well. Like I went up against him and it's pretty good, but I know it's just against other players that are maybe a little bit better, or you know.
PS4 wins the game. That was quick and easy. We're gonna go up to the highlight of the game. Looking at Laser with his beautiful stuff. Competitive Call of Duty player. This guy is fantastic. The movement is surreal with this guy. I really appreciate everything that he's been doing. Aoxen, yes. If you want to get your team on, we'll do it. We'll do it. We want to verse a good team. Be more than happy. Practice for both of our tournaments. You're right. Run it up, baby. Run it up. Yeah, no. Really, it's a big difference when you get to play with a team you know, right? So, again, Xbox team is going to really have to realize that the B push is the most important push, so yeah, watching the backside is important, but either way, again, Nightmare's still, like, sitting in there. As much as he's dying, he's still getting a lot of kills, right?
Yeah.
Like, look at him here. He's, like, your highest killer right now. Our highest killer is up to 20 kills already. With that MP5 versus, you know, how Nightmare's with his MP5. 12 to 15 versus 21 to 7. The death pool's kind of piling up and piling up and piling up, and I'm like, yeah. Yeah, Aoxen. Scrim is a bad word on our channel because of, our own teammates, like, leaving us and trying to get scrims because they think they're better. But yeah, I'm 100 down. I'll just have to talk to these boys. I think they'll be more than happy to first. Look at the plays of how this is going down, right? Like, this is...
That was a whole team wipe right there.
Yeah. It's your boy, True's Ham Sandwich, and Laser. These guys are working with some sort of chemistry. I mean, again, we said it before and we'll say it again. PS4 is clearly the team to beat. Pierre seems to be not moving. Slayer doing his thing. We're gonna watch Slayer. Slayer is somebody new to us. Really great player, kind of paying attention to his map and radar, watching for players. He's gonna pick Scyther off of here, but he does have number 9 Biggin to worry about. Yeah, that's what I was expecting there. I was thinking Biggin was gonna take him out. Filling in, you're looking at some of the players in the gunfights. You don't really see the shooting. True Ham Sandwich up on C, watching into warehouse, watching for the players. Itsy Boy's covering his angles. Oh, and there's that pick from Biggin. So that's beautiful shit. It's your boy, and Alpha just killed It's your boy. Biggin is over here capturing Charlie Point solo. Not working together. Checking his corners though. That's some big plays on Biggin's part, because that's now a double capture onto them. They're gonna have to move players away. There it is. There's that pick off of Bravo. Bravo point needs to be captured. Xbox needs to push in there. If they can get their asses onto that point, I think it would be a much better point for them. Big things coming up. Big plays. Also, if you have any questions about streaming or anything, make sure you're DMing me on Discord if you're a friend with me. If not, then sucks to suck, bitches. So Xbox team seems to be camping in the warehouse? Question mark? I'm not sure what's going on.
I don't know what they're doing. Pierre's like literally solo running right now. That fucking reaction, I'm telling you, man. Pierre, he's got that like quick reaction, man.
Yeah.
I think he'll be a definite
threat.
Right.
Yeah. I feel like he's a definite asset. He's the only reason that, honestly, it's between him and Nightmare picking off players constantly. Looking back at our kill scores, you're looking at True Ham with 26 kills. We got freaking Laser with 30, and our highest killers right now are Sierra and Nightmare, top and bottom of their rosters right now. This is like pure insanity to see what these guys are actually gonna do. I find like this is supposed to be final. This is last run after this, and we're supposed to be playing out the other 2 games, but reality is like, is it really worth it? Look at that turn on with Slayer. He may have gotten picked out by Raider there, but what can you really say, right? And that was just Alpha's picked off. True's got back onto Charlie Point. Really, these guys
left.
Yeah, like for Biggin right now, like Biggin has his like play style, and he's playing a little bit slower than the rest. But I mean, with 20 seconds left, there's no possible way, unless there's a perfect halt. Nope, right now there is no possible way for Xbox Division to come back. So we're gonna finish this day off, this game in 9 seconds. True, going. They're fighting each other now. They have your team locked in that trap in the spawn. They're fighting. We're gonna do a final push for it. Game's over. PS4 wins. That is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I don't give a fuck. I've seen some great teams. I've seen some bad teams, and I gotta say, I went overkill for sure with my team today. I mean, it was an interesting like thing to see what would happen. Like Xbox, who's out of practice, versus PlayStation, who plays every day. You know, like Xbox Division definitely has some work to do. They definitely have to like really want to work on playing. Again, a lot of these guys are probably recreational, who will never actually be put in that position where they have to actually play an event like this. But I mean, reality of it is, they played hard, they pushed hard. They tried. This is the search on Ramaza now. They're already pretty intimidated with the intensity of it. You can tell, like, you're great. PS4 is better. Thank you, Creeper. Thank you. Yeah, so back in on it, PS4 is definitely getting the wins. They're definitely pushing heavier. We've won every single map so far. Do you think there's going to be any form of like resistance during this search and destroy here? Yeah, this map is the right map and game mode. You guys have it.
It's up to them, man.
Yep, it's up to them. I mean, you're not playing, and I'm not playing. I'm not allowed to play the event, and I think that was a great mistake on Nightmare's part and everyone who voted that I wasn't allowed to play. You know. Everyone voted against me playing, and I'm like, well, I don't know why. I mean, yeah, we have a good team, and yeah, I guess codcasting is a little bit... What's the next map after this one? It would be Hackney Yard Domination. No, sorry, Hardpoint. I'm dumb. It's Hackney Dom. What? God damn it. Hackney Hardpoint. God damn it.
Just shit right, man.
Yeah, just... You know what I mean. It's Hackney Hardpoint after
Hackney
this.
Yard, whatever gameplay it is, that's what's on next, right? Yeah, got it.
Yeah. It's Hackney. That's gonna be interesting. Like I told them and I said it. We have that chance. Like, look at how the PS4 team's playing right now. First of all, poor Laser yesterday. We were struggling. We played against a clan called RP, and RP kind of like pulled their asses and said, "Fuck you, we're gonna beat you," and they beat us. We beat them the first set of scrims we played against them, and we beat them pretty bad. And the second set, they beat us 2-1. What about Hardpoint? Hackney Yard. Yeah, Hackney Yard Hardpoint. This one here's Search. Ramaza, you got it. So, no, seriously, like, you're watching the players play today, right? And you could really see what players know what they're doing, what players don't, who has the potential. Yo.
It should be Hardpoint. Because we played Hardpoint Search, then Dom, so shouldn't it go back to Hardpoint?
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, it's supposed to be Hackney. It's Hackney next. It should be Hackney Hardpoint. Then it's Search. Thank you. You're right. You're right. Yep, Slayer's right. It's alright. The maps were mixed up. It's Hackney Yard, Hardpoint, and then it'll be Ramaza Search.
Okay.
Yeah, it was flip. He's right. They're right. Really, I kind of want to go in and talk to these guys, so give me a second. I'm going to go and say hello to the other team. Hey guys, just a quick question. Like, just kind of like for the viewers to know, you guys, your confidence levels, just on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think?
500,000.
100.
500,000, 20, 100.
Does it have to have a roof? Because it's.
There's no roof.
What's your stream name?
Pestilence Gaming Network.
I'll put it in the Discord for y'all.
Yeah,
I'm not in your Discord.
Exclamation mark YouTube. Yeah. We're gonna have like a few people watching afterwards. People have been coming in and out.
How do you spell that?
Pestelence. Basically Pestilence without an I, and it's an E.
Pestilence what?
Gaming Network.
Gaming Network.
Alright, so I'm gonna go check out the other team, and good luck, boys. Hey, wrong team. Ah! Hey guys. So do we want to talk about this? We're gonna come in. We want to talk. You guys are in Hackney Hardpoint now. This is like second to last map before the end of the game. What's your confidence levels looking like, guys? What do you guys think you need to work on?
1,000.
All-time low, boy.
All-time low. Yeah.
I'm finna win.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're finna kiss that fucking L. Hold up.
I'm finna melt laser again.
Oh yeah, I mean we
He's
were
so easy to
watching you
predict.
play.
Oh my
we've been
God.
talking about the same stuff as Pierre and Nightmare are holding up as the top killers of the team right now. We've been saying that top prospects looking like Pierre as Pierre's coming in and holding up point, and he's the one pushing up on the domination. We're watching for rotations and stuff to see how you guys play. I mean, there are some improvements that you guys got to work on, and I'm curious.
But here's the thing. So you already know me as a player.
Oh, we know.
You already know me as a player. You know that I'm rusty. I'm not at my
prime.
Greatest.
Yeah.
So you just need me to, you just need to give me a couple weeks and I should be back.
All right. Pierre, man, of all the people, how are you feeling?
I don't know. I should have played earlier. Got warmed up.
Yeah. I mean,
They got on about noon or something.
yeah. So that's good. I mean, like you're feeling okay. I mean, you start loosening up and you're starting to feel better. Keep in mind, the domination game was close at first, and you guys were doing great, and you guys had a downfall, and we're looking to see you guys do better in the next one.
We did good that whole Dom game. It was pretty much half and half. I just had the better half.
Alrighty, well.
We had half your score. We had just as many caps.
Yep.
Just the kills were lacking.
Alright, well, guys, good luck in your next round. We will be seeing you guys in the next one. We're going in. We're going to have some fun. I don't know. I'm back. Hi. Wait, can you still hear me? Or am I insane? No, you're here. Okay. Ruben?
Yeah, what's up?
We're ready to see these guys do their thing. The game's about to start. I haven't even shared the event yet on anything. Like, we're already like demolishing the other opponent. We're doing what we could do. I'm gonna do something really stupid.
Broke up. I didn't hear shit.
Alrighty. So, again, there's so much going on today that made this, like, even possible. And the fact that you see a lot of players coming in and doing their thing is, like, you really learn who can do what and what they can do and why they're doing it, you know? And here we are, we're setting off for another hard point. You're about to see how it is that the players, what kind of slayers are doing what and why they're doing it. And that's really life or death in the gameplay, right? You know? So, right now, for instance, we're watching as you know, True Sandwich, Pierre, and all them with our top prospects in the Xbox squad. You got to admit, it's a bit intimidating when you're going up against something you don't know about. You know, like I'll tell you this: when PlayStation gets the matchup versus the other opponent later on tonight, whenever we do the scrim, I'll have to talk to him. It's going to be intense. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be hard. And you're going to be fighting. And, you know, we're getting ready for our tournaments. And that's just it, right? Now, just to kind of bring it in, you're watching how, like, watch how Slayer's the only person on point. And the entirety of PlayStation is now moving over to the blue building. And it looks to me like Xbox is still pushing over onto point. And they're doing a double wide flank on the right side and double inside warehouse with on the back side. I don't know where 6 is going, but 6 is going to try to take out 4. Okay, so what Pierre wanted to do is he wanted to, you know, pick off Slayer. And now they're holding up. Like, watch as Scyther kind of picked out his gun. That suppressor's nothing is stopping these guys from taking him out. You got It's Your Boy and Nightmare holding Hill. 24 seconds left in Hill. Do you think they're going to be able to break it, or do you think they should be rotating? Because I'm feeling like this should be a rotation on Xbox's part.
Yeah, there's no reason to push if it's already down to that time.
Well, it is Xbox point now. They're not going to lose by as much as last hard point. As you see, they're going for scraps. Nightmare just activated Dead Silence. They're still not pushing that next point. PlayStation's already set up for spots, has one side, and the entirety of the Xbox is at the wrong end of the map. Laser's up on that killing spree, just got picked up off of a 5-piece, man. What is this? Like, what the hell? You see the way these guys are playing, you would expect half the stuff going on. Like, watch Nightmare sitting in that corner watching. He just freaking got picked off by Laser, freaking ripping him a new ass. Looking at this is our score right now. Top killer on Xbox team again is still Pierre, and top killer for our PS4 team is Laser. Just obliteration beyond obliteration as he's holding that defense, watching the players push in. Pierre picks off Laser. Pierre and Scyther are still up with Dead Silence. Why is Dead Silence activated? I don't know why these players have it activated.
Yeah, if you're not pushing towards anything, there's no reason to have it on.
Yeah, if you're not making a push, like why do you need it? I know, like, you want to be able to get your opponent. Like, look at Pierre for a second. Pierre outslid and played him, taking out Laser. Is he gonna get Laser? No, he's not. Oh my god, that would have been a great push. That would have been fantastic if Laser would have gotten eaten alive right there. If he would have switched his weapons, like, oh my god, look at Slayer and Laser fucking slaying out on these players in this team. Laser's kind of picked up right behind 6 and fucking 5. 6 and 7 are playing heavy. They just pushed up the hill, got taken off. Players can move back. Watching as Nightmare is on the head glitch for backspawn on bricks. I find it very hard to believe that this player is that slow. Look at Raider. He gave up very clearly. It's over for him. He's done. He can't do it any longer. Scyther's still pushing in, getting killed off the 6, off the rip. Everyone's kind of fearful of what's happening. I just don't get it. I don't get how it could be this much. Like, I understand not being able to push hill and sometimes you get outslayed, but look at the positioning right now. Like, look at your map. So, look at this map for a second. You notice something about this. So what's happening is 2-5 are watching up on hill, keeping hill as their own. 5 is playing objective, Laser. Then number 2, frickin' It's Your Boy, is watching up top. Watch how they're prepping their rotations. They're preparing to get over. They're keeping scraps on hill, moving up on the warehouse. Your team is kind of spread out across the map, trying to make a double wide push, taking out 2 of the players from number 1 off True Sandwich. And now your guys were holding, and PS4 wins the game because your team forgot to re-push the hill. That there is just too much. Too much to watch, too much to see. I mean, some of these players, you know, big chance. This is what we were talking about. The positioning. Number 1, True Ham Sandwich, taking out the last 2 players the way he was. There's no 60 bombs, no 40 bombs yet. We haven't seen anything too extravagant over this. But this is going to be our last round. This is the last most important round coming up. And you know what it is. It's the Search and Destroy on Ramaza. Now, this is the map that I've been waiting for. This is the map I've been wanting to see. Because you're going up, it's same rotation, hardpoint search, and then, you know, so on and so forth. This is going to be interesting to see because of how the positioning worked. Now, we're down to 11 players. What happened? Who left the lobby? Ooh, that was one of their guys. That would be Pierre left the session. You might want to... You could always jump in and try to help them for Search and Destroy. You're our Xbox division. I can't.
Yeah, I know. I'm not playing. Not saying that I'm intimidated or whatever like that. Like, I know that they're good players, but I don't feel like playing anything with anybody. I've kind of just been doing my own thing.
Yeah, we know. I mean, I guess it's like for everything that's going on and how it's happening, right? I mean, it's final round. It's a 4v5 right now. PlayStation has already won. They don't have to win any more rounds to really say, hey, I won. Like, this is our victory right here, right? This is just last ones for good measure. It's right now 4 games to 0 games in the victory brackets. Really, Xbox is dominating. They're working, like, Xbox is getting dominated. PlayStation's just sitting up doing their thing. And what the hell just happened? 1, 2, 3. And that's another one down for Xbox. You might want to jump in and help them, man. As much as you don't want to play, I mean, it's a 3v5.
Raider.
It's a 3v5 right at this exact moment, and your team's in a really shitty situation. I mean, there's not much else we could really say to, like, really pop it in. I mean, you might be the saving horse, the saving grace, the god of gods. You might be the man over mission, you know what I mean?
I'm not good. I need to definitely get better, because I'm not.
Honestly, this is for good measure, really. This is the end. This is the last game. You have that potential to have a little bit of, like, a difficult time losing and winning. Pierre's back. I just saw that. Pierre jumped back in. I think Pierre may have lagged away. We can understand, like, how it goes, but I mean, really, the expectation is Xbox is going to lose. We're going in for final game, and really, the biggest part about the entirety of the thing is you guys did your thing. You guys tried your hardest. You went up against the team full-heartedly knowing that we were not going to let you... We're not going to make it easy, is what we were thinking. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not allowed to play. I wasn't allowed to play, and we wanted to give you guys a bit of a challenge for the gameplay, and we wanted to challenge you in the best way we possibly could, and that's just it. You have Pierre. Pierre really... Briggs, he showed up. He showed that, you know, hey, I can play with the bigs. I can play with you boys. I can try to beat you, and that's how I want to play. I want to beat you boys. And that's what the feeling is. That's how he wants to go, and that's just it. The victory could be handed to you in any way, shape, or form, and that's when you realize that the victory could be in anybody's hands. So
yeah, I would have really liked to see unavailable play, because if I've known Raider was going to quit, I mean, I know the game's over, but you know, I would have loved to see him play it all the way through. And it would have been nice to have Echoes as well, but, you know.
Well, I mean, I'll be very frank with you. It would have been a completely different game if Echoes and Unavailable were here. We heard that, you know, they're better players. And we know for a fact that of all the people, the only teammate that would really be actually able to hold up is... the only person who is able to hold up to anybody would be Echoes. Echoes would be able to fight back. And I mean, really fight back, you know? Like, holding up on Search and Destroy, he's able to make the plays. I feel like having a player like that on your guys' roster would have made a real difference. Considering Nightmare has old plays, so does Raider. All these guys, it's old information. Whereas Echoes has that new stuff that we've been working with. And it gives him that distinct advantage, and that advantage might have been what it took to win a hardpoint against our team. Not saying that it was, like, it's plausible that, you know, you would win, but clear it up. Be ready. I'm going to tell these boys to start it up. I want to wish you all the luck in the world. You want to jump into game chat with your team. You boys are good to start it.
Okay, I literally just typed in your chat for stream.
I saw that. I saw that. Good luck, boys. You don't need it, but good luck. Love you. You guys are beasts, gods. I'm putting my dick inside of Jake later, so that's going to be fun.
Whoa.
Wait, what?
What? Nothing.
Can you repeat that sentence one more time, even?
Shh. It's okay.
Very. What's going on?
Alrighty, so we're coming back up to Ramaza. This is going to be a big thing here. Blue, how do you feel about the matchup so far?
I haven't heard anything. I've been yelling at my mom.
I see. So, the matchup has been 4 games won by PlayStation. And, yeah, so 4 games won by PlayStation. And this is 5th game, final game. PlayStation has already won. It's really the end. It's over. We've already won. Not transferring over to Xbox. And PlayStation.
You so should, just for fun.
Well, there's the second pick of the game. Triham went down. Scyther is down now, waiting for the positioning on Alpha. Alpha is going to be versing Pierre right here. Oh, and the timing! Oh! And that was a bad timing. I'm so sorry for Alpha right there. Picked off. It's your boy is picked off. Pierre is freaking shining right now on Ramaza. Watch that gameplay. The bomb is still down. Laser and Pierre are right on each other right now. Laser's gone for the bomb. Laser's shot. Xbox team is now pushing up as Pierre, Slayer, and Laser are last alive. Laser's now picked off. Where is Slayer? Like, we don't even know. So we're going to kind of watch as Slayer's coming up. It's a 1v3. Let's see if he can clutch it. I'm really excited for this. I really want to see what he can do. Okay, so he's coming up on Biggins. He sees him. He has that information. And watching, there's no player behind him, so he might be able to pick. He sees bomb. 8 seconds left. That's round. There's no possible way of winning the round now at all without even a pick. Will he get a pick at the end? Will he get a player? Will he shoot? No. Xbox won their first round of Search and Destroy in the event just by sheer time, sheer luck. They forgot to grab the bomb, and that was a mistake by PlayStation that should not have been made. And by all means, you know, me, True, Alpha, Slayer, Laser, we're all gods. Yes, sirs. So, again, you know, you got that matchup, you got these players. Xbox is showing something different. Like, it's a whole new game. So Pierre's down. Pierre is finally taken out. Here comes the nade, and look at that. He missed the nade, which is alright. Looking at that, Pierre is picked off. Scyther is coming up on the head glitch, watching for it. He doesn't see him yet. He's hit, and he's down for one shot. Shot through the lower end of the wall by Laser, shooting him. Wow. Look at these guys play. Assassin is last alive. And Assassin missed the pick. Close. Round goes to PS4. I'm quite frankly excited to see how the ending of the matchup kind of goes. It's very, very close, very interesting. Already we're winning the maps. You know, playing on first, playing on second, playing on third, and everyone's kind of holding their own in a way. Right now, Xbox Division's kind of slowly picking their stuff up, but really it comes down to where you're going to be and when you're going to be there, why you're going to be there, you know? Like, Scyther's going to take on top. You're going to watch as Biggins holding up on the bottom at this point. Assassin point with a sniper rifle nonetheless. These guys are holding up. One person's going up into the top of the gun shop. One player inside lower gun shop, prepping for it. Watching as Laser's going to try to come in for the pick. Laser went from one window. He's pushed into the lower. The pick down. Easy Boy goes down. Pierre is up. Assassin down. Nightmare's down. A 2v4. This needs to be an interesting play. Are these guys going to happen? How are they going to play it to win? Xbox is down. Again, with PS4 picking off and pinching these players. he zoned out. Yeah, True probably did zone out. Zone is like, this guy is playing back in the day. He's feeling the plays. He's feeling how he wants to move, why he's gonna move it, and what he's gonna do. I'm excited. I'm curious to see it. We got that tournament tomorrow, and this is what we're gonna want to hopefully see. We want to see our players pulling together like this. It's gonna be a lot easier to really play off the hills when I'm gonna be holding up that 2 minutes in hill. Again, the start of the game, Bomb is gonna go over to Bravo point with that 2-on-1. Watch 7 and hopefully 0 nade. So that's what you're really looking for on the double nades plays. You really want to see how these players are going to be doing. Lasers taking and lasering from there. It's Pierre. Pierre is the final player on the list. I didn't even get to switch over to his camera before he died. Like, these guys are dying so freaking quick, you can only watch PlayStation and see from their angle how they're playing. Look at that play. The B-hops and everything. Laser's broken controller is just proving him right. It's not the equipment, it's the player. Keep that in mind, gentlemen. Ladies, it's not the equipment, it is the freaking player. So, again, we're going to take a look at all the players. You got that 3v1, 2, and all that beautiful jazz as PS4 does another take onto you got Watch Out True's kind of taking his AR, watching for players through. Free Fire in the one spot as Pierre's pushing up to It's Your Boy up top. Now the question is, who's going to win that gunfight? So we're going to watch It's Your Boy just in case, because the people are going down pretty quickly. Nightmare's already picked off, putting it down to that 4v5. Watching that point one top gunshot, 3v on 1. There goes Assassin. Assassin's pulling that weight. I don't know what is happening and why it's happening, but these guys are playing it right, holding up the positions. They're playing for slays. We got one up top on Sandbags, double pushing. This is going to be a double push up on the rear side. One player's one tap shot. It's Your Boy is weakened for 3/4, and Pierre picks him off. I can hardly believe it. Slayer and Laser are up. Laser's going for that pick, and Pierre's coming up on the 6 of the clock, back on the base. It's a 2v1. They're looking for it. One's gonna push up onto the gun shop. Pierre's gonna jump through the window. And that is, what would we say, the end. It's done. PS4 wins the round. It's beyond me how well these guys are playing. I gotta say, beyond natural to see this kind of gunplay. And I'm not talking about the PS4 team here. I'm talking, it's unnatural to see how some players just really, they don't know how to slow down, or they don't know when to speed up. It's difficult to see it in any form of competitive edged gameplay, right? You know, watching your players, there's everyone from Laser to True to Pierre and Nightmare. These players are watching themselves play and seeing how they want to go. The positioning of everybody is like, watch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're spread out on a curve to hold off the entirety of the map. They're watching. Now that they've kind of pinpointed where their players are going to be, they're going to push up and kind of wrap around, and these players are going to kind of pick each other off, not pick each other off. It's a 3v3. Slight pinch. Look at this. Alpha's going after Pierre. Pierre's in the room now. Pierre's gonna get the pick, is he? No, he's not. Pierre just freaking took the melee, freaking putting it up to a 1v2. 1v2, Scyther's coming in onto point. He's getting ready for the position. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen here, because this is like close. So the plant's coming in. True's already into lower market, pushing into the backside. And then there's Slayer right on the 6 o'clock for the player, bringing it down for a defuse by Slayer. Slayer's defusing the bomb as we speak. Not going to give him a chance. Not going to give him the time of day. 5-1. PS4 wins the round. We're going to see up in the next one here. Now this is where, again, the confidence is high. The mag box is beaten down. You really want to be ready for it. You want to be prepared for it. You want to check your 6. You want to be aware of what's going to happen, how you're going to do it, and why you're going to do it. An AR player pushing on solos is a little bit of a difficult process for a lot of players. And in his case, he just didn't have the timing, didn't have the placement, and it's unfortunate. Now, bomb carrier is going to be Alpha. Alpha's going to be bringing it up to, from what it looks like, it's a Bravo push. And this is the squad going up in the far alley, as you got Scyther going to be the contestant for this push. Assassin's watching This is the perfect position to be watching. Oh, he's taking his eyes off maybe the wrong time. You watch as these players, like, watch as PlayStation, Xbox, and are doing their thing. Right there. Xbox player down. That was an insane kill by Assassin. It's already, they're outnumbered, PlayStation versus the Xbox team. Xbox has that 4-3 right now. Laser's been shot down, and what is happening? So, you want to see a team play. This is it. This is where the confidence is too high for the other team, right? Biggin is getting shot at from the upper branch. Then you got True as final player for that team. It's a 1v4. He needs to clutch this. He needs to play this slowly, fast, wherever he's going. He needs to play this to... So one player's down. It's a 4v3. Now, he has a few like angles and positions that he has to worry about. And we're kind of curious. He's going to come up behind the players. The players seem to be slightly prepared for him. And here's going to get the pick. That is an Xbox round win. Again, that's where the confidence is really high. You have to be able to take advantage, and that's what Xbox did. They pinpointed what they needed to do. They played slower. I feel like the biggest change on that team was Assassin coming into the play. Without Assassin, these rounds wouldn't be happening the way they are. So I want to congratulate that's a very big change for their team, getting a win in Search. Like, look at PlayStation, the angst that's coming through these players right now. They're confident, they're ready to go. They're like, we need to try now, we need to push up, we need to cover this place up. Look at this double nade coming up on for side. Xbox is already prepared, taking a peek, throwing a nade crossing off over towards their numbers. One player down. Laser's down. What is this gameplay? The confidence of this team is just insanity. Unrivaled. Alpha gets that pick. Alpha's picked off by Scyther. We got that clip of Alpha coming in for that pick. I'm just brilliant. That's brilliant. Alright, 6 is shooting at nobody. Number 1 is going after some things, so we're going to watch what number 1 does. Number 2 and number 4 are on number 8, which is Biggin. Now, Biggin doesn't really know what's happening, but Scyther's in range. There it is. That's that pick that we were waiting for. And number 8 is still playing extremely slow in alley. Really not sure what Biggin's going to be up to and how he's going to play this, but Dead Silence is activated. He hears his player. And there goes one. Can he get 2? Oh, and they meleeed him for the final kill. That is final kill of the game. End game, guys. PlayStation versus Xbox. PS4 showed their dominance today. Maybe in the next round, next time they'll see it. Maybe they'll get it. But out of ammo, nowhere to go. It's just insanity. I feel like PlayStation really dominated in this thing here. Slayer with 12 kills, True with 10. Laser with 7. The competitive players of the group are just absolutely wrecking. Honestly, for any of the other players who played today, it was an insane game. Everyone played really well. They tried their best, at least in any way, shape, or form. PlayStation just performed slightly better than, well, slightly better than the opponent, and PlayStation takes home the victory. And that's where it is. It's a hit, run, done, bam, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. So, guys, we're going to bring up a couple things. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell if you're new. We're going to be showing up a lot of different teams and players throughout the seasons and throughout our careers. We are semi-retired players coming in and having a little bit of fun in a 1K tomorrow, which will be filmed as well. We're not going to be talking to him like this one. This was codcasting by Demon, and we had a bit of a assassin up in that house, and, you know, I'm going to go GG the players, and, you know, yeah. GG, boys.
GG.
Yep. Assassin, bro. GG. I saw that quick scope over the wall, dude. I caught that one on camera. Good shit, guys. Good shit. I'm gonna probably message somebody.
I had fun.
Yeah, you guys played well. I mean, that last set of rounds, bro, was like insanity.
The only reason why I want to say really the only reason we were able to do so good is because of Pierre, Scyther, and Axe. I don't think Biggin helped, but we did well because of them three, and the fact that I read y'all like a book.
I wasn't playing. So
I was telling them everything y'all were doing. We just couldn't outkill you.
Yep.
Everybody, we knew where you were at and what you were doing, where you were running. We just couldn't kill you because we weren't hitting shots.
Yeah,
we just need we need work. We need work. We need to go to training.
We were talking about it for the next time you guys match up. Are you guys gonna you guys might need a little bit of practice. I mean, you get to practice with our guys, so you know.
Now to you guys, I know I was watching. I practice with you more. But I'm gonna say that when you guys are running through doors, while you're running through a door,
alright, I'll let you guys do your thing. I'm gonna go over.
It's gonna be no one's
Will I get my voice on stream? Hold on a minute.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, then hold on. Let me mute the stream. Hold on.
Yeah. Any of you guys, GG today. Also, we got challenged by another team.
Already?
Yep. By
Who?
Aoxin and his team. They're playing in the 20K tomorrow. They were asking if we could scrim for practice.
Yeah, let me just go eat real quick because I'm actually very hungry.
Yeah, go eat.
I haven't
You guys,
eaten at all.
hey, you guys got Ethan, so you're not gonna need me. So you guys only need 5 anyway, Demon. I'll hop out for you guys to scrim.
Yeah. The scrim's probably going to be competitive players, so we're going
I'll be
to
right
bring
back.
as many competitive players as possible. So yeah, GG though. You guys played really well. Alpha saw
I
some
need
really wicked
to
tension
play against
picks.
somebody good.
Yeah, we're going to be playing.
Dude, I can't believe I lost that fight with my
that's what the
pistol when
scrim
Pierre
is.
was laying down. That was embarrassing, man.
But I'll be back, guys. I'm gonna head out for like half hour or
Demon,
something.
I'm gonna hop off and play some NHL for a while. So you guys got your players, anyways.
Yeah.